Hey everyone, welcome back. So summer is here, 4th of July weekend just passed, and I wanted to put together this easy summer makeup tutorial that is, in my opinion, pretty affordable. I do use some drugstore products as well as some higher end products, but I wanted to just create something for all of you that I pretty much do on the daily that helps me be look put together, still nice. I know for some of you that don't wear a lot of makeup, that this is going to be glamorous for you, so you could use this on the weekends. And then there are some of you that wear makeup every day but still want that summery glow. This is going to give you that. I mean, it takes me less than 6 minutes to put this look together. For this tutorial, it's going to take a little bit longer because I'm going to walk you through the steps of how I do it. So I hope that you all enjoy this tutorial. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let's just get right into it. So first and foremost, the first step before I do anything is skincare. Now, I washed my skin with the Virage doTERRA face wash, which I love. It's great. It's light for the summertime. I have been breaking out a little bit. I think it's just me picking at my skin a little bit, or just from running around, not having the opportunity to dedicate really good skincare regimen to my skin the last few weeks because I've been busy. But with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it nice and simple. So there are two products that I use right now for the summer. The first one is the eye cream. This is the Pigmentclar Dark Circle Skin Evening Out Corrector from Roche Posay. I love this product. You can find this line in CVS. That's going to be my eye cream, and it comes with this little metal applicator. I guess it's just to give you like a cooling effect under the eyes, and also I do put it on my upper eyelids just because I just always do. I think you should always have a moisturizer on the upper eyelids. If you have sensitive eyelids, just make sure to go with a product that is for sensitive skin. Now, I've been dabbling in with different types of products, but I went back to La Roche-Posay because I just love it. Now, for my upper lid, I'm going to go in with my ring finger, and I'm just going to blend that in. So for my face moisturizer, I'm going in with my absolute favorite skincare brand. This is the IS Clinical Reparative Moisture Emulsion. You guys know, if you're familiar or been on my channel for quite some time, I absolutely love IS Clinical products. So I'm going to give it 2 pumps, and this is all I'm going to use on my face. This, even though it's summertime, I still get a little bit of dryness on my skin, and I like this because it just brings back all the moisture that I have in my skin without me looking oily. So if you do have normal to dry, you're gonna love this. And if you have oily skin and are looking for a moisturizer, this is still very good for you as well. Now, for the face, usually I always like to do my eyes first, but because it's summertime, I don't really need to spend that much time on my eyes. I like to keep them very simple. So with that said, I'm gonna go in with the face first, and I'm going in with the Nuance Salma Hayek Liquid Lifting Foundation. It is so nice. I went into CVS about a week ago, and I just happened to pass by it, and I said, you know what, I want to try it because I'm looking for a nice everyday foundation for summer that's really light, and I'd like to give you guys comparisons. And I thought this was great. So I start off with 1 pump. As you can see, it stays really well. So here's 2 pumps. I figured let me just do pumps so that you guys can see it. It doesn't move very fast. So what I'll do first, now you can even apply this with your fingers, to be honest with you, and blend it in all over the face, but I'm gonna use a brush today just so that you guys can see how it blends in. I mean, it's really personal choice. You know how I am. You don't have to use a brush for everything. You could just go right in with your fingers. It makes it that much easier. I'm going to take the Heavenly Luxe foundation brush from IT Cosmetics, and I'm gently going to start to swirl it in. I mean, the coverage on this is fantastic. If you're looking for a foundation that is really light with minimal coverage, that actually looks like your own skin at a reasonable price from the drugstore, then you have found it with this product. And I always cover my eyes and my under eyes when I am applying my foundation all over my face first. Now I have a little bit of breakouts right here on this side of my face. So if you ever have that scattered, just take the makeup brush and start to actually just pat it into the skin. And that's gonna help the product set on to the area of the breakout without you having to add too much product. Because the goal for me is not to have that cake face look. Sorry guys, it's just not my thing. Especially for summertime, I just really like to look like myself, just like a little bit better. It's nice to wear a little bit of makeup, even though it's summertime. I'm a makeup lover, as you guys know, because I'm a makeup artist. But what's nice about this brush is that it evenly distributes the product all over the face. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my under eyes alone until I'm done with doing my eyeshadow. So right now my eyebrows are not done, but what I'll do first is I will just go in and brush them through so the shape starts to come onto my brows. And I've been letting them grow in for quite some time now. It's quite a few months, just because the truth is I haven't had the opportunity to get my brows done the way I wanted to. So I just went to someone and they just cleaned them out for me, and now I've been letting them grow in. For my eyes, I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill and Becca Cosmetics collaboration. Now this is a highlighting champagne collection face palette. But if you guys have this, what's nice about it is that I like to use product. Just because I have a blush or a eyeshadow, it doesn't mean that that's all it can be used for. There's so many options that you have when you're using products like this. So this is her entire collaboration with Becca, and there are so many different shades here. Now I'm going to show you guys today how I incorporate this into one complete look. I'm going to take Rose Spritz, which is new. You could use this as a blush, a highlighter, however you want, but I'm gonna take this and I am going to apply it with an E55 brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna put it right to my lid. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my E25 and I'm going to take the shade right next to it, which is called Amaretto, and I'm going to just put that right into the crease. The E35, I'm going to blend this out. When you blend this out, it kind of gives you that gradient effect on the eyelids, so you really don't have to go in with so many colors. You could raise it a little bit to the brow bone. That's going to give you more of the illusion of using a different color. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to take Prosecco Pop. I'm going to use my ring finger, and I'm gently going to apply it down the center of my eyelid, and it's going to give you that highlighted effect. Perfect light golden shade for summer. Take that brush, just blend it out a little bit so there's no harsh lines. If you have long lashes or short full lashes, all you really need is mascara. I mean, to wear false lashes on the day-to-day, I think is a little bit much. That's just my opinion. So, especially with summertime. So I am gonna go in with my favorite mascara. This is the Superhero Mascara from It Cosmetics. I love it. I know some people have complained that it's gotten clumpy. Even if it does, all you have to do is just clean the wand off at the base of the mascara tube. So as you can see here, it just gives me enough volume. For me, during the summertime, this is more than enough. So I'm going in with the Benefit Gimme Brow on this brow, and I'm just going to create the shape, clean it up a little bit, make it look very well put together. Nothing overdone. And you see, compared to like having nothing, because I have sparseness in my brows, this just fills it in beautifully. Now for those of you that like a pencil, this is like really easy to use, the Benefit Gimme Brow. It's great. But for those of you that like pencil, the only pencil I'm really liking right now is the one from It Cosmetics. It's the Brow Power Super Skinny. So what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll shape my brow again the way I want. I'll brush it and I'll start to create that shape. And then wherever there is a sparse area, now you guys, if you've been following me from the beginning, it's the same routine I use all the time. And what I'm going to do is right here, I'm just going to start to pencil it in just to give it some structure, because I hate where my brow is so sparse. I just like to create a little definition. And that's it. I kind of just filled it in. And this goes with any type of brow, whether you're thin or you're thick. You just want to kind of just, you know, make them look a little bit nicer. It takes like less than for me, just a few seconds just to fill it in. I don't like anything too structured. I mean, brows should not be painted on. I don't care what the look is going on right now. I know there's a lot of Instagrammers that literally paint their eyebrows on. I think that looks absolutely ridiculous. Just my opinion. If you like doing that, I think that's great. If you like the way it looks on yourself, just for me, I don't like that look. And I don't really like doing that look on my clients either. I think that I feel like you should enhance what you have instead of versus just completely reshaping the brow altogether. Now what I'm going to do is go in with my concealer. I love this concealer. There are no ways to describe how awesome this concealer is from Tarte. I picked this up last year, I think on QVC, but they do have it on their channel they do have it on their website. So this is the Tarte Colored Clay Concealer. This is the CC Concealer and Corrector in the shade Medium. So usually what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of the correcting shade and I'll first put it a little bit below the crease of the eye just to brighten that area. Go in with your ring finger. It's perfectly fine to use that. And what I'll do is I'll start to just kind of tap it into the skin, because using your ring finger with the product will melt it in and it'll look just like second skin. Now, I love this shade for summer, so I hold on to this for dear life. I use this only during the summertime and probably pre-fall, because I still have that little bit of that shade, that tan shade, but it just melts into the skin. It looks so natural. So like I said, I'm taking that pinkish undertone shade first, and now I'm just going to, whatever's left on my finger, I'm just going to blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer shade and going in with my ring finger again into where the hollows under my eye are, where the deep dark circles lay. That's where I'm going to bring my ring finger and plop it right on, and it's going to brighten as well. This is a fantastic concealer. I just love it. Now, if you do like the foundation, but you feel that you have a little bit of like that shininess to you and you want to just kind of like warm it up a little bit and keep the shininess away, then I would highly recommend the Mally Evercolor Poreless Face Defender Boost. And this is just, to me, I mean, this is fantastic. You need this in your bag at all times. I'm going to go in with the Heavenly Luxe number 8 brush. I'm going to tap it on. And I'm just going to sweep it, as you can see, just to bronze it up. What this does is it helps keep the oils at bay and continue to have this bronze look throughout the day. Next, I'm going to go in with Amaretto again. I'm going to take the F10 brush from Sigma. I'm going to drop that into Amaretto. I'm going to start right up here to build. You want that bronzy glow for summer. Next, I'm going to take Pample Mousse and I'm going to pop it right at the apples of the cheeks. So if you kind of like lift your cheeks a little bit, you'll start to see the apple, and that's where you want to deposit the color. The goal is to have this pretty flush of color, especially during summertime. Next, I'm going to go in with highlight. So I am going to go in with Prosecco Pop, which is right here. I'm going to take a fan brush. This one is from Coraline. This is the Professional Art 1731 brush. And right at the top of the bone, that's where I'm going to start to deposit the color. So pretty. I love these golden colors. And bring it up over the temple to give you that golden look. A little bit up here, a bit down the nose, very gently. Then if you want to amp it up just a little bit more, what you could do is go back in with the Prosecco Pop in the E30, this is an E35 blending brush, and if you tilt your head back a little bit, you're going to get the brow bone, and that's where you can deposit some of this highlighting color, and it's just going to define that. Now for lips, I'm going to go in with the Mally H3 Gel Lipstick. This is in the shade Coraline. I have a full review on all her lipsticks. I love them. I think these are great for summertime, and this color is just beautiful. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick, easy summer makeup tutorial. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and I'll see you all in my next video. Love you guys.